Hey everyone, Plan B here. We got Ren behind me in the green and VB in the other green. We are here at the start of the Port Davey track in southwest Tasmania, just at the UN campground. And it's cold, there's lots of mosquitoes around. We planned to come down in Tassie last year in 2020, but of course COVID got in the way of that. So we are now here in April 2021, and we have plans to do the Port Davey track down to Melaleuca and then the South Coast track out to Cockle Creek, assuming everything goes to plan. The weather has been absolutely appalling for the last week, and the forecast for the next week is also super appalling. So we're just gonna play it by ear and see what happens, and cross all our fingers and toes. I should just point out that we're all wearing bum bags on our front, and we're not actually pregnant, it just looks that way. So Ren, how are you feeling?
I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm glad we're starting.
Fair enough. Hey VB, how are you feeling?
Not great. Mainly due to the weather.
Our first shoe cleaning station, scrub and brush.
We're just so clean already.
Yeah. And then squeeze heel to toe. Heel and toe. Just like a little dance. You get to go.
Seconds.
If you are not prepared for a difficult remote multi-day walk, turn around here. The track beyond this point requires previous remote bushwalking and navigation experience. Weather changes are sudden and severe. There is no mobile service. No Facebook, guys. And so the mud begins. Baby really wants to keep her feet dry for the first hour of this 2-week trip.
10 seconds, I
We're
reckon.
about 1 kilometre in.
The clouds have just cleared up ahead, so we can just see a whole stack of snow on top of the mountains up there. But really, luckily, we're not going that way. So that might be the Western Arthurs. But fingers crossed we don't have to encounter any snow.
If little Rennie with her little short legs can make it across there, mate, you'll be right.
Okay, so we have just stopped for a bit of a lunch break here. So far, I'd say the track has been better than we expected.
Yes. If it's like this, then...
Hopefully it stays like this for a while longer, but well, we'll see, we'll see. There's a fair bit of water. You can see that this is actually the track here with a little stream running through it. But it hasn't been too bad. We had a few muddy crossings. We've just found our first leech. Luckily it's not on any of us yet. And I'm sure it's not going to be the last. But we're sitting here having lunch, just watching the show.
Which side did you start on, over here or here?
There might be fairies here. Oh, maybe they're little fairy houses. Doesn't look like much, but quite often ground like this just ends up being a massive hole. Since lunchtime, we have been battling a lot more mud, sort of shin deep mud puddles, trying to find our way through those. And of course also now it started to rain. So over there was where we thought the path was going. And then it looked like a bit of a detour that someone had made, but it turned up to be a bridge. Hooray! And then VB got across the bridge and then Nelly fell over. But yeah, we didn't have to go through that, so that's a win.
Go for it, Ren. It'll be fun.
You've got this, Ren. I'm glad you didn't take the big step and went with the short step.
Mate, this is my big step.
Exactly. No, I mean, I'm glad you didn't go over there. Oh, so much fun. And there's like, what I'm looking at now is, like, that could be a good half a metre deep. You just don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's where the horse got lost in Never Ending Story.
Yes, yeah, could be.
Atreyu.
We believe in you.
Is my bag caught up on anything?
Nah, you're all free.
That's
Okay.
good on this side.
Work.
I'll be really upset if I fall in at this stage.
Oh, your bag's going to get caught. If you can drop a bit lower. Yeah, you're good. We are just setting up camp now on day one, and I think we're all knackered. Possibly I'm knackered the most. Apparently we did, what was that, 8.4 kilometres, which is not very much, and it took us nearly 6.5 hours.
We just met a guy at camp who was a few days ahead of us, but going towards the Western Arthurs, and he got to the next camp up the road and had to turn back after woke up to 6 inches of hail or something like that. So
Yay! Yeah, so that's us. Day one done.